Oh, this doesn't tell me who's logged in anymore. Well, look at me. We're live. You're the one supposed to be talking.
Did you get that look?
We are live. Look at that.
Sorry, I just got here.
Do we?
I was running late.
usually have the sign on? What's it look like with the sign on?
Looks good.
We always have
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of glare on the very bottom of that creature book.
Yeah.
Welcome, everybody. This is the Hall of Comics live After Dark live online auction. Take two. This is episode 65. Welcome, everybody. Wow, I have no margin for error, apparently. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for tuning back in. And if you're new, a special welcome to you guys. As you can see, we're doing something a little bit different this week. We're doing a pre-game celebration.
Tailgate.
I call it
It's a tailgate party.
Ask him how it sounds out there. We got a different mic.
It's the Hall After Dark pregame show.
How can you tell the difference?
Kicking things off here at 6:30. We're going to do a $5 round here after we flap our gums for a little while. And then the regular show will get going just about 7 o'clock. At that point, you'll get 5 rounds with 12 items each, totaling 60 comics in 60 minutes, all for your claim it now pleasure. So yeah, this is the show. These are the jokes. My name is Jake. I'm one of
all the jokes?
one of your many co-hosts. I have fellow co-host John moving slowly to my right. We've got.
I'm not stroking out.
It's AG.
It might look that way.
AG will be our Vanna White this evening, flipping tiles. We've got Johnny Mac on the camera, and of course the lovely Ryan
Maybe I am.
monitoring the comments, your comments on this live video. Say hi, everybody.
I'm monitoring your comments.
Say hi, everybody. They can hear you this evening.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
There you go. All right. Little sound check. Very good. I like it. And we've already got 12 of you wonderful, wonderful people tuning in. So good. So in a little bit, I'm going to run through the terms and conditions here for you.
Blind. Do it, Jake.
Well, someone's going to give me a visual aid here, and I'm going to remind everybody how it works.
Why is it that I always have to make sure this place runs correctly?
That's a little scary.
You think?
Who's the ready fool? The fool's a fool.
It's all right.
So just in case are any of you out there who are new to this, let me break it down how the claiming is going to work. On your screen there, you can see some tiles, or you did see on your screen some tiles. The top row, A1 through A6, and the bottom row, B1 through B6,
That was almost like a Ron Burgundy moment.
make up the 12 comics you're going to see in a round. Typically, each round lasts for 10 minutes. So when we turn the tiles and you see the comics hidden behind them, you'll use the comment section on this video to claim your book. And the way you do that, you identify it by the tile in front of the book. So you'd say A2 or B3 or whatever. The winner is whoever we see first on our screen. The first person that Ryan sees on his screen, he will announce the winner, and we'll pass that along to you. More on that in just a little while. There are some bonus books. We call them double hull books hidden in each round. One on the top row, one on the bottom row. We don't know where they are. You don't know where they are. They are
I'm sure it's fun.
objectively, randomly sprinkled throughout. So if you claim a book and it has one of those hidden behind it, you will get that as a bonus book. Ryan has compiled 12 double hull books for this evening, and as usual, come up with a clever theme to tie them all together. We're going to see in a little while to see what that theme is. Stick around. Any that are not claimed, that are not uncovered, we will use as runner-up prizes in this week's raffle drawing. And the raffle prize for this week's drawing is a CGC 9.8 graded copy of Preacher. AG, help me out. What's the issue number on that Preacher book there we're giving away this week?
27.
Preacher issue number 27, which is a CGC 9.8 copy. That will go to one lucky winner.
That's a killer Glenn Fabry cover.
That's right, a really cool Glenn Fabry cover of Daisy with her friend there drinking margaritas. We'll show you that in a little bit.
Get lost in the rain. Apparently.
So the way you enter that drawing is all you got to do. Make a successful claim in this evening's auction. That gets your name entered in the raffle. We'll draw your name in a live video this Wednesday, about dinner time or so, as long as you pay. You got to pay by 6 p.m., and after that point, we do our drawing.
Give it up.
So those are the basics. And if we went too fast for you, there's any questions
done.
you might have, the terms and
Well
conditions
done.
are posted at the top of this page. As always, you can refer to those anytime you like. I'm going to pass this along to John here to my right. He's going to run you through some of the deeper details.
My right, your left.
In a little bit, we will get to the $5 round where all books are $5. Take it away, John.
Let's do it. My job to let everyone know the middle part of everything, which is going to be about claiming. We appreciate in advance that you understand that Ryan's screen, again, is the #1 screen. Any questions, issues, or concerns, be happy to take them offline. Happy to have a conversation about anything you'd like in terms of the books, grading, things like that. We use our best estimates based on the Overstreet price guide. So the Overstreet guide is a 1 to 10 scale, and I'll take a little consensus in here and present that to you. If you ever receive a book that you're not 100% satisfied with, please just give us a jingle. Be happy to work with you and get it back and refund you 100%, no questions asked. Want to make things a positive thing for everyone, have a lot of fun, sell some books, make some new friends. So that's really what we're here for. Let's keep it positive and make sure that we keep the comment section clean, okay? We want to make this a good, fun hour together and just want to keep it about the books, and let's be positive. And if that's not what you're here for, then you're in the wrong place. So appreciate it in advance. Please let us know. And I guess that's it. We want to keep this thing short and sweet, just like me.
And on that note, I just
So much
lost
for
my
that.
place.
What, I blow your mind there, Ryan? Oh, Ryan needs a slide too.
Yeah,
Ah.
good. All right, so welcome everybody. If it is your first time joining
Is this
us
Ryan?
for one of these auctions, yes, it is me. If it's your first time joining us and you make a successful claim tonight, we need your email address that's associated with your PayPal account sent to us via private message or email at theholocomics@gmail.com. If you have made claims in the past with us, we have your email address already in our Shield database, so we are all set there. Payments again are due by 6 p.m. on Wednesday. If no payments made, everyone's bummed out. You don't get your books. It's a bad time. So yeah, make your payment. You get entered in for the awesome Preacher 9.8. And there we go.
Great job, man. You said 6:30. Want to keep it tight. All the T's and C's are posted again at the top of our page. If you have any questions, again, keep it positive. Happy to have any sidebars that you need. So we had gone to an hour format, right? We used to do 2 hours. We used to mix in some stuff. We're going to try to bring some of that back. And one of it is to bring back the ever-popular $5 round hosted by Johnny McDaddy. So we're going to bring that tonight, kind of like almost like a tailgate before we get rolling right at 7 o'clock. We're going to run up until 8. Never try to run it into Monday Night Football.
No.
At the
Make sure
risk
we're
of
good to
getting an
go.
FCC fine, this is 5 play because it's one better than
Nope,
4 play.
there it is.
Had to
So,
get that out.
want to flip up here? We're going to get started, right?
Whenever you're ready, I'm ready.
We're good to go. Let's get it going. For people it
So,
showed.
are we clear with everybody that this round lasts for only 5 minutes? Everything's $5. There are no double haul books in this round.
Estimated grades of fine or above. So some really nice representative copies of these books, and try to throw some really nice stuff in here, get you excited, because let's face it, this hobby's not cheap, and want to keep everyone positive and keep everyone happy with their purchases. So that's a little throw in here. The old $5 round with Johnny Mac.
And on that note, hello.
So John's going to run
Johnny
through
Mac
some
taking you
basic
through the rest of the evening.
some basic information about each book. Let's do it.
Let's do
All
it.
right, so let's
Yeah,
start
we'll
up
work
there
through
in
any
A1.
questions.
Up there in
A1.
A1, we have What If Avengers. So this is number 20 from 1980. It's Milgrom and Sinnott cover. Real nice, fun story. Can't read the rest of it here. So we're going to move on to 2. We got Superman, King of the World one-shot. It's a Walter Simonson foil cover.
Walt Simonson, baby.
It's from
David
1999.
David Morgan for A1.
A1 to David Morgan.
It's a nice book. Thanks, David.
Dead fly.
And A3.
The gold foil.
A3, we've got one of my favorites of this round. Sergio Aragonés Massacres the Marvel Universe. So this is one shot by Sergio Aragonés of Gru fame. This is just great. He skewers absolutely everything in his own inimitable way.
It's a cool wraparound cover.
It's an amazing cover.
And Perez did some inks in that form, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got some stuff by Joe Sinnott, Romita Sr. Got some real good stuff in there.
So we got Carrie for A2.
Hey.
Scott Mercier for A3.
All right. Scott Mercier picking up A3.
You guys like me.
Thanks, guys. And we'll hit A4.
All
I
right,
like it, John.
A4. We have Punisher,
This one.
Die Hard, Big Easy. This is the first print. It's written by John Wagner. It's a nice deluxe format book. So it's nice, the Baxter style format. Good thick book. Moving on here in A5, we've got American Flag #1, first print from 1983. This is written by the amazing, done by
What's up with
Howard Shakin.
Let's check the framing on the image.
What the?
That's pretty cool.
That just fell apart.
Hold on a second.
It's all
Get
right.
So we have Steve Urquhart for A4.
A4 even has a partial. Steve has a lot of confidence. Thanks, buddy.
All right, so we're gonna go to A6.
Well, we got to
here.
refit. Did we
Yeah,
course correct this?
Yep, we course corrected.
Awesome, thanks,
Should be
bud.
back.
Sorry about that. Keep going, John.
A6.
Great job.
A6, we've got Superboy #151.
Woo!
Now this is the old school original Superboy. We've got a Neil Adams cover and white pages on this one. And this is Superboy, and I would assume this is volume 1 of
Yes,
Superboy.
just a really nice book.
Scott Mercier for A5.
I'm gonna be really happy with that, Scott. It's a real nice book. John, you're basically playing keyboards and drums right
Bud
now. I didn't
Butcher
realize.
for A6.
Bud Butcher picking up A6. Thanks, Bud.
Excellent.
Nice book.
So when we get a moment here and AG gets
do
a
it.
moment to take a breath, we'll do
B1.
B1, which is the Mike Mignola sampler. It's a great little ash can from 2017. It's got a bunch of really good Mike Mignola artwork in there.
It's got Rasputin on
Rasputin.
the cover.
Rasputin
baby.
on the cover. I'm sure it's probably got the amazing screwhead. And
So that was a
stuff inside
giveaway,
there.
a giveaway sampler. So always one of those tough ones to find, as people usually toss those. So pretty cool, Mike Mignola. $5.
All right, so moving on to B2, we have from the 2004 series Birds of Prey #72. It's written by Gail Simone. It has Greg Land cover, and it includes the Sky Captain poster inside,
Nice.
which honestly is really hard that it's in
Pretty
there.
cool.
'Cause those things usually
So there's
toss.
one of 6, I guess. I guess you'd put them all together. A 6-piece poster for Sky Captain, and which was pretty cool visually.
Jude Law. I like that
Yeah,
one.
so it still has the poster.
David Morgan for B1.
B1 to David Morgan.
Good pickup. Good
Yeah,
pickup.
Mignola's the man.
B3. B3.
B3. Wow. New Mutants
Man,
number
you gotta
87.
show love to the people.
Second print, white pages.
I give it to you, the people.
All right, there's a $5 book that is definitely more than that, and he is definitely giving to the people.
Cable. Let's do it.
The
Second
first
print.
appearance of
Really
Cable
nice
for
copy,
everybody.
too.
Second print,
It's
nice
really
gold
nice
cover.
copy. You're gonna
First
be happy.
appearance of Josh Brolin.
We love everybody.
All right.
All right, so sliding on to B4, we've got Marvel Age #14. This is from the 1984s. This is a John Byrne issue with John Byrne cover art and John Byrne interior art. And I wouldn't doubt if John Byrne wrote a little bit of the inside of this too.
Scott
Yeah,
Mercier for B3.
All right, Scott. Great pickup. $5 Johnny Mac round.
B5.
B5.
Sell it, Johnny Mac.
All right, so
Holy
B5, we've got a
Yeah.
recent 2019 copy of TMNT #97. Specialty about this is our own Craig Russo Holocomics variant. And this is the first appearance of Jenica in her new color mask.
Pretty cool.
Scott Mercier for B4.
Garcia. Feeling it.
Now we're
David
gonna-
Morgan for B5.
Yeah,
Nice.
David.
And going over, because I have time to go over. In B6, we've
What?
got Ghost Rider, Wolverine, and Punisher one-shot. This is the first print. It's in that nice deluxe format, extra thick.
Pretty cool. It's got a fold out.
It's, Howard
awesome.
Mackey is the writer,
Hearts of
John
darkness.
Romita Jr. is the penciler, and Klaus Janson doing the inks.
Klaus. I'm a big
Yep,
Klaus guy.
Klaus. So I'm going to pull out here and let you know that we've still got that Birds of
Perhaps
Prey.
person.
Throwing me off here. Got that Birds of Prey #72 from
1322.
2004, and the Ghost Rider, Punisher, Wolverine.
And that's the last one.
That's the last one. Going once.
Well
Josh
done.
Alex for B6.
That
Going
cannot have it.
twice.
And that Greg Land cover B2.
Greg Land, Gail Simone.
Let's do it. Let's clear the board and restart here. Let's get it on.
Let's get it on.
Got a great night laid down here. 5 rounds.
So I'm going to double up on this
First
one.
of 5 rounds.
I'm just going to double up on this.
Yep.
X-Men.
Cool. Absolutely. So there's a lot going on this week at the hall. We've got a midnight release coming up this Tuesday for a very big book that a lot
That's
of people
tomorrow
are
night.
pretty excited about. Yeah, that's a good point.
tomorrow
Tuesday
night.
is tomorrow night.
Gotta get a nap.
X-Men #1, written by Jonathan Hickman. So this is the new ongoing series that springboards off of House of X and Powers of X. So if you enjoy that at all, and if you have a pulse, you probably did, this will be the ongoing series that really created the groundwork for, laid the groundwork for, I should say. X-Men #1. We will be here at 11:45 tomorrow night.
We're gonna pregame, right?
We are going to pregame.
We always pregame.
Always.
Those who know the pregame will be at the pregame.
Always, because I'm so much more likely to stay awake at midnight when I've got a few drinks in me, but not really. So then around 12:30 we'll wrap things up, get them in, get them out, as John likes to say, and you can pick up any new books that are out that week.
I don't say that.
Anything is fair game, Indies, Marvel, DC, it's all up for grabs tomorrow night at our midnight release for X-Men #1 here at the Hall.
I mean, I could sit anywhere and do this now because it's-
Yeah, absolutely. Isn't
Yeah,
that
we
great?
should ask. How is the sound relatively tonight from
Yeah.
other nights? Does it sound better? We upgraded some technology and just want to get some feedback.
If you folks can chime in on the
Is
comments.
everybody's sound equal?
Yeah, are you able to hear AG and John, and
Can you hear AG over breathing?
can you hear Ryan breathing? That's the thing,
Can
because
you hear John McKeown mouth breathing?
sometimes we like to take a mirror and hold it up to Ryan's
See if he's
mouth
still alive.
just to make sure.
He's so cold.
He's working so hard over there. He doesn't have time to
He took his hat off. which is a
flap
good
his
sign.
gums. Oh, is that a good sign or a bad sign?
It's a good sign.
It's
a sign.
It's about to get real.
Regardless of whatever happens,
In
I'm
the
safe.
sound
So.
saves the long hair freaky people.
Michael Thompson, we have seen some of those activity books from Marvel in the 70s. Once in a while they do show up. Of course, the tricky part is,
I just saw one today.
did you?
I kept it. Yeah.
Had it been
nobody's
worked
written
in?
it.
That,
Nobody's worked it.
oh, that's
It's
tough,
awesome.
because usually when you see them, they've
If we
been
ever
worked
find
in.
some. Yeah, I got one I still haven't potted with yet.
So are we going to kick things off?
Yeah, we're going to get it rolling. Yeah, we're going to go. There we go.
Let's take
Yeah,
off.
Nope.
Get dangerous.
Let's fill a more killer. Let's go.
Let's get.
This is round number
physical.
1, A1. What do we got?
A1 is a copy of Batman 80-page Giant from 2010. This is issue number 1, estimated to be in near mint or above condition. The cover is provided by Mr. Andy Kubert. This book is essentially an oversized book that contains 8 short stories. So some pretty cool stuff. Always a tough one to find in good condition. Batman 80-page Giant, 2010, near mint or above. Let's do A2. A2 is a copy of X-Men, so this will be the Jim Lee run here. X-Men number 4 from 1992. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which is the first appearance of one Omega Red, and the artwork and cover done by Mr. Jim Lee. So Jim Lee involved. First appearance of the character Omega Red, near mint or above, $15. A3. A3, really nice copy of Incredible Hulk number 156 from 1972, estimated to be in very fine or above condition. Features off-white pages, has a Herb Trimpe cover as well as interior art, and it's always one of those ones that Jake looks out for, which is the picture frame cover.
Ooh.
It's a very stylized way Marvel would present their books in those times, so they've come to give them the nickname the frame covers, so people actually collect them all. But here we go, we got a really nice representative copy, very fine or above, 1972, really nice book.
Bud Butcher for A3.
A3 going to Bud. Thanks,
Yeah, the
buddy.
cover, it's just the layout of the covers alone is brilliant. Big fan of covers and the way it gets laid out. And this would be a copy of Amazing Spider-Man 31. So this is a recent new release, sold out. So issue number 31, Amazing Spider-Man 31, near mint plus is the estimated grade of this book, which is a Greg Smallwood, Mary Jane Watson cover. This was an Absolute Carnage tie-in as well. So a variant cover, Mary Jane, near mint plus, only $8. Super nice. I think the cover price is $5 by itself.
Kind of a flip on the idea from the first Tobey Maguire movie where he's hanging upside down in the rain, she's kissing him. I don't
It looks like Bryce Dallas Howard.
Yeah.
Or Dallas Howard Bryce. 8.5, depending on where you live. This is a copy of the Avengers. So this is a 2-pack, if you would, AG, please. This is a copy of Avengers No Road Home, issue 5. Both are estimated to be in near mint plus condition. This 2X lot, again, both first prints, cover A, and the variant cover by Mr. Phil Noto. That would be the one on the left. And the one on the right was the regular cover. So this would be the first appearance of Conan in the MCU.
Oh.
So first time we get Conan brought into, it's what they did with Savage Avengers. This is the first time it happened. So first Conan in the MCU.
We're going to A6.
A6 is the always fun king size special Iron Man number 2 from 1972. This beautiful square bound book is estimated in very fine or above condition. Features white to off-white pages, written by Mr. Stanley and artwork provided by Gene Colan. Don't call him swollen. This is a great copy. The square bounds all still out together. It's not ripped to shit. It's really nice. Represented only $20. Well, usually you get the frayed bottom, tops, and corners. It's a split.
I appreciated the technical.
Bud Butcher for A6.
I can give you a demonstration if it'll help.
I'd rather take the butcher's
Bud,
word
great
for it.
book.
Thanks, bud.
Sure you like that one. Thank you. Gonna come around now to row B, B1, my second favorite vitamin. This is a copy of Saga of the Swamp Thing, issue number 1 from 1982. My time machine. 1982. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book. Only $8. Saga of the Swamp Thing, written by drawn by Tom Yates, and he provided the cover. So this is the volume that merges into the seminal Alan Moore one.
Oh, this predates that.
Yes, so this would be issue 1, and Alan Moore comes in at issue 19 and really
Gotcha.
sets it afire.
Right.
But that's that volume. An awesome copy for $15. B2. B2 is an independent book from Image Comics. This is Reaver, issue number 1, I believe. Is it? Or number 2?
Yes. Nope, that's number 1.
It says number 2 in my program. Number 1, Near Mint Plus or above is the estimated grade of this book. Again, a first print. This is written by Mr. Justin Jordan, and the artwork is provided by the scintillatingly hot Rebecca Isaacs. So this is a hot new sold out.
Yep.
Carrie Jansen for A1?
A1.
Nope, he meant B1.
B1 to Carrie Jansen. Folks, that Reaver book is not only is it hot and hard to find, it's a terrific read, and I'll tell you exactly what the elevator pitch
Tell
is.
them the ending. Tell them the ending.
Game of Thrones meets Suicide Squad, and that's exactly what it is.
Game of Thrones before season 6.
Yeah,
Yes.
good Game of Thrones with good Suicide
Thank
Squad.
God. Thank God Gendry could run. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right,
Gendry
let's
can do everything.
B3.
I hope the 7 blessed Gendry. This is a copy of G.I. Joe issue 1 from 1982. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which is a newsstand copy. Denoted on the lower left-hand corner where you get a barcode. Sometimes we get a character, sometimes you get a strikeout mark through it. That meant that went to a direct marketer rather than the newsstand. Newsstand traditionally got pulp to get credit for. They were mishandled, and generally people like them. Newsstand copy, really nice, high-grade copy. First appearance of pretty much everybody. So the entire Joe's team, as well as first Cobra Commander, first Baroness as well. So first appearance of those characters in the comic book universe. 1982, near mint or above, a beautiful copy, $95.
We have John Collins for B2 and John Kamahua for B3.
Nice.
Well, Mr. Collins has got himself the first double haul.
All right, first double haul of the evening goes to Mr. John Collins, and he's getting
A nice black and white cover. Crosswind.
Crosswind number 5, Walking
John
Dead
Collins will be
variant.
psyched.
Yep, he will. He sure will.
Great match.
And then Mr.
And-
John Kamahua picked up G.I. Joe number
John's
1.
that's a great copy of that book. It's in phenomenal shape.
The fact that
Thank
it's
you.
a newsstand, I was
Newsstand.
shocked.
And that was pressed, by the way. That has been pressed.
Already pressed.
Repeat. It's been pressed. Over. Acknowledge over.
Well, before this goes off the rails, let's hit B4.
B4 is one of my favorites tonight. This is a 2-pack we put together. Can you slide one over the other, or whichever way you prefer? Dealer's choice. All right, that brings us copies of, nevertheless, copies of Adventures of Superman issue 500 from 1993. Both are estimated to be in near mint or above condition. This is a 2X lot where you get the regular edition, which is on the left-hand side, but you also get the higher deluxe edition on the right, and it also comes with a trading card that was signed by Brett Breeding.
And is that
David Morgan for A1.
Great stuff.
David Morgan picking up A1, Batman 80 page
Backtracking,
Giants.
Batman. But yeah, so first Brett Breeding. Anyways, the Brett Breeding signed card, the 2-pack together, which you have here, the first appearances of the character Steel. That's John Henry Irons, and also
Shaquille O'Neal.
Well, no, I'm trying to distance myself from Shaquille O'Neal, but thanks for the help. Also, the first appearance of the character Connell, who turns into be Connor Kent, who we just saw on Titans on the DC Universe. If you're not watching Titans, you should check it out. It's a lot of fun to watch. But yeah, first Connor Kent. That's where it all happens in that 2-pack. Both high-grade copies, $20.
2.5 minutes left to
And the
go
Brett
in this
Breeding card.
round. Time for B5.
Did I tell you about the Brett Breeding card? This is a copy of Avengers vs. X-Men number 1 from 2012. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which is a first print copy and a John Romita Jr. variant. So you get the variant copy for round 1. This is the Wolverine versus Cap, which is kind of a homage on the old classic.
Yeah, Mike
Right.
Zeck cover.
So there you go. So John Romita Jr. is the variant A versus X, which is only a matter of time until we get that in the movies, right?
Don't
Soon.
crack that code.
So I have Steve Oliveri for B4.
That'll be after they jump the shark. We'll get A versus
B4
X.
for Steve Oliveri.
The 2-pack. Awesome. Next, Steve.
Mike Weaver for B5.
B5's going to Mike Weaver.
Mike Weaver. B the ball.
Eat 'em all.
And the last one with this round, with
B6.
a couple minutes left. This is let me get real close to the mic on this one. This is a copy of Amazing Spider-Man issue number 135 from 1974. Normally I'd say this book would be in very fine plus condition. This would be, this book also features white pages. Is the second appearance of the Punisher. The only downside is it doesn't have its Marvel value stamp.
I was wondering why that normally.
Normally, this book would be $135 at this grade. A very fine plus.
Fancy
Again,
for
but you
last
take out the
name.
Marvel value stamp, the books all become subjective.
Yeah,
I used the lower grade in the book, right? So,
it's a great buy. then.
still a great book. Want to read it? It's in phenomenal shape.
Gorgeous cover. Look at that pose, the Spider-Man
Yeah,
pose. How many
so
times was
20
that
bucks
used
is-
on licensing?
Yeah, I'm not. Who cares about the Marvel value? Half the time, like, who gives a rat's ass? You got the book.
Yeah.
But $20, second Punisher, awesome copy. Happy to give it to you. That's it for me.
Less
Take
than,
them
a
back
minute,
around.
less than a minute left to go for this round. Let's check out the top row real
But
quick.
I tell
for
you, I
those
was-
of you who
I
may
was
have tuned in
B6
late.
for Scott Mercier.
I was
B6 to Scott
bullshit when I
Mercier.
opened it. I was bullshit. When I
B6.
started didn't have the stamp, damn it, I was bullshit.
So we got just a couple seconds left here. Top row, for those of you who may have tuned in late, in spot A2, it's X-Men number, I believe that's the second appearance of Omega, no, beg your pardon, first appearance of Omega Red for X-Men number 4, near mint or better condition. And over there in the A4 spots, Amazing Spider-Man number 31, that's the Mary Jane Watson variant cover, very cool looking. Artwork by Greg Smallwood in near mint plus condition. And the very important A5 spot is a twofer. You get Avengers No Road Home, number 5, the first and second print. And this is the issue where Conan is first introduced to the Marvel Comics
Michael
universe.
Thompson for A2 and Mike Weaver for A4.
Nice. Mike Weaver for A4 and Michael Thompson for A2, I believe you said, Ryan. Thank you, sir. So you guys did a phenomenal job this round. Kick it off for the evening with our first round. And the only book left is that Avengers No Road Home number 5. Near mint plus condition. Conan joins the MCU. Now we eat like kings.
That was the end of round 1. It seemed
End
like
of
a long,
round 1.
it seemed like a long journey.
We got 4 more rounds left to go this evening, each of them 10 minutes long.
And we got Swedish Fish.
And we have Swedish Fish, so we are good to go.
Swedish Fish, God's gift to
So the
man.
snacks tonight consist of
Yep. Let's go down the road.
Tabasco Cheez-Its,
Yep. Delicious.
Swedish Fish.
Sour Patch Kids. Well, Sour Patch. Whatever. Kids.
What else did you have down there?
Some Sun Chips.
We got some Twizzlers.
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 So basically,
You guys are all gonna die.
we all be dead by the end of the auction is what I'm saying.
We got all your basic food groups.
A little bit ago, we talked about the X-Men number 1 midnight release going on here at the hall tomorrow night. Marvel has a slew of other titles coming out this week.
Slew.
And of course, they will be available at the midnight release.
Midnight.
But if you're not here at midnight, they will also be available on Wednesday during normal hours. Starting with History of the Marvel Universe number 4. Very cool overview of the Marvel Universe. Not more than an overview. It's quite detailed. Mark Waid has done an amazing job with that series. Guardians of the Galaxy number 10 continues the story of the death of Rocket Raccoon. There's a lot more to it than that. You should pick it up, check it out.
So he doesn't die quick.
It's been a
He
good
does
story.
not die quick. It's been a very good story. Would you agree?
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
Johnny Mac agrees.
Would you concur?
Which is great because there's been a lot of really bad stories lately in Guardians.
You think? In the Donny Cates run, or
No, not the
what?
Donny Cates
Oh,
run.
before that, yeah, I
Before
agree.
Donny Cates,
Yep.
there's been a lot of bad Guardians.
All the side stuff?
The book up here I'm probably most excited about is Absolute Carnage number 4. Believe it or not, that thing has been so entertaining. It's like
Wow.
it's like a check your brain at the door, big over the top Hollywood blockbuster popcorn movie. It's
Really?
good. Yeah,
It's cool. It's
a
been
lot of
selling
fun.
great.
Between War of the Realms and Absolute Carnage, Marvel seems to have their event game back on track. And then we have Spider-Man number 2, written by J.J. Abrams and his son, with art by Sarah Pacelli. That was a big hit with issue number 1 a couple weeks ago. And Captain America number 15 will be out this week as well. I believe we're just about ready to kick off round number 2. The next 12 items are coming up here in just a second.
I believe R. Kelly can't fly. Let's do this.
Ouch. Ouch.
I don't think he can. Not anymore.
Good to go. Are we good to go? All right, let's do it.
Good to go. A1.
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 Kicking it off. What do we got?
A1 is one of my favorites tonight. This is a copy of Amazing Spider-Man issue number 394 from 1994. Book is estimated to be in near mint plus condition. The beauty of this is that it's a silver foil flip book.
Ooh.
And it's a newsstand, which is even the best part about it. Yeah, flip it over.
Flip it.
Hooray.
They'll flip ya.
I'll flip you for real. And there it is. Spider-Man foil flip book. You get it all. $3.94 near mint plus, and it's a newsstand copy. So that'll be the side of flip me. There you go. Flip it. Okay, buddy. There it is. Newsstand. Pretty cool stuff. Who would have thought, right? Thing usually gets bent to shit. In great shape. It's a foil cover, right? How does if you just touch it, it bends off. It's crazy. A2. This is a copy of Wonder Woman issue 68, so this is a hot new release, now sold out as well. Wonder Woman 68, recent release. Carrie Andrews, cardstock variant, sold out. Near mint plus is the estimated grade of this beautiful looking book.
Ryan,
Featuring the Wonder Woman, Wonder Woman 68.
Michael Thompson for A1.
A1 going to Michael
Flip
Thompson.
him. I'm going to flip Michael.
Thank you, Michael.
It is, it's in crazy shape. When I was looking, I was like, well, where the hell's the indentation? There's none. Pretty cool. A3. A3, one of my all-time favorites, cost a Fantastic Four issue 250 from 1983. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages. Here's another newsstand copy. We love those newsstand copies. John Byrne does the writing, the interior artwork, and the cover, and he's inked by the inimitable Mr. Terry Austin.
Scott Mercier for A2.
Byrne and Austin teaming up together. I
A2
love it.
to Scott
Newsstand.
Mercier.
Fantastic Four 250. The X-Men, it's a big-time throwdown.
Psst, they're not really the X-Men.
Right. Well, A4.
A4 is a 3-pack, sir, if you would. These are copies of DC's Batman, issue 77, a recent release here. New hot sold out. It's a 3-pack. You get a copy of both the B cover, which was the top one. Thanks, sorry, I'm out of sweat. That's the regular A cover. And then you get the second print copy as well.
Oh my gosh.
All these books feature the death of Alfred.
Scott
Spoiler
Mercier
alert.
for A3.
So a 3-pack of books. Batman issue 77, near mint, plus the estimated grade on each copy in the run. It's a first print cover A, first print cover B, which is done by Clayton Crane. This is the death of Alfred. Down goes Alfred.
A5.
A5 is a copy of She-Hulk issue 1 from 2014. Near mint, plus is the estimated grade of this first print copy, written by the great Charles Soule. You call him Soule, I call him Soleil. Whatever you want, the guy's a great writer.
Getting her own show.
Charles Soule or Charles Soleil?
No, She-Hulk.
Oh, yeah.
Getting
Jennifer
her own
Walters.
show on Disney Plus.
I figured it'd be like Alia McBeal meets the Hulk. Right? Kind of like that. Makes sense? At least that's my thought. Anyways, let's go to the next one. This one I was kind of blown away with. This is a copy of What If World War Hulk. So this What If from 2010 is estimated to be in near mint or above condition. This is a one-shot put out then. It's hard to find. It's the first time the Hulk is a Herald of Galactus.
What?
Yeah. So I would actually encourage people right now, go to eBay and look this one up. I was blown away at how much that they go for. What If, one shot, 2010, near mint or above. First Hulk is the Herald of Galactus. Hard to find.
That's pretty cool.
It's a great deal.
You
It's
try
a
to
nice
claim
book.
that?
eBay.
Did you say subscribers get 10% off? Did you say that?
You know what? We didn't mention that.
All of our
Subscribers,
subscribers get 10% off.
if you have a pull list here at the hall, you get 10% off the prices seen here this evening.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Coming around the bend, we got B1.
B1, speaking of that green guy, it's a copy of Immortal Hulk 21. This is a second print Sorrentino cover. So it's sold out. Also, near mint plus, featuring an Alex Ross cover.
And if you're not reading this,
Sorrentino did the interiors.
No, other way. No, Sorrentino did the cover.
Yeah,
it was
Sorrentino.
originally it was an Alex Ross cover on the first print, but Sorrentino did this cover here for the second print.
Yep.
I'm glad you're here to tell me these things. Can you plug the professor in the back?
it's a team sport.
It is. Felt good. Well,
B2.
feels great.
I'm gonna hear about that later.
No, this is a copy of Iron Man issue 13 from 1969. Fine plus to very fine minus is the estimated grade here. Couldn't decide if it was fine pluses, but I think it might be a very fine minus.
Cry
Really sharp.
carnage.
Regardless, a pretty sharp copy of this book. Iron Man number 13, so volume 1. White pages, too, featuring artwork by Mr. George Tuska.
Is
Mike
that the
Weaver for B1.
B1 to Mike Weaver? Is that the control?
That's Sorrentino, by the way.
Is that the controller on the cover?
Yes, it is. That's a second appearance of the controller. He was in the first appearance as issue number 11.
I wonder if we'll ever get the controller.
It's a
in the
great
MCU.
copy. When do you ever see Iron Man 13? You don't. Let's do it. B3. Now you do. This is a copy of Convergence Superman, issue number 2 from 2015. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which features the birth of one Jonathan Kent.
Who?
Jonathan Kent, who goes on to become the new Superboy, which his name will come up later on, too.
Michael Thompson for B2.
I had a Superboy thing going on. Hey, thanks, Michael.
Hey, man.
Michael's a subscriber, 10% off. Thanks, Michael. Love our subscribers to keep the place open. So Convergence, first Jonathan Kent as a baby. Fantastic. Great spec book. B4. This is a copy of Powers of X. This is issue number 3, I believe. This is issue number 3. I had to see it with my own eyes, truthfully. Issue number 3, recent release, Near Mint Plus. This is the secret variant. So the secret variant featured Mr. Kurt Wagner. Right there. In his full blue furry form.
And instead of Ileana, it was the new character there. So they switched the heads on both those characters for the secret variant. Yeah.
There we go. Is that her first appearance in that one? This new character? Or?
No, she'd already shown up.
So cool. So it was a swap out of characters in the color of Nightcrawler. The secret variant.
Ryan Jackson for B3.
B3 to
Yeah,
Ryan
nice
Jackson.
Great pickup. So the secret variant, was it kind of mixed in? Is it what, 110?
It was randomly packed. We didn't. Retailers did not know it was coming. I believe the ratio was approximately 1 to 7,
Okay.
but different stores reported finding different amounts.
Cool. So it's just one of those cool variants.
Yeah.
But it's the Nightcrawler in its full blue furry form. B5, please, sir.
You get it.
B5 is a copy of Faithless. This is a recent release, issue number 6. Near Mint Plus is the estimated grade of this book, which was an unlocked retailer variant by Jay Lee. So this is the Virgin cover.
I have Lou Correa for B4.
B4 going to Lewis.
Thanks, Lou. Lou is a subscriber. Lou gets 10% off. Thank you, Lou. Yep, so that great Jay Lee had to find Virgin cover. There it is.
That one was not revealed until that was what's known as an FOC variant. So retailers didn't have a shot at that book until they did their final order numbers, and then that one cover was
Kinda
revealed.
popped up.
Yep, just showed
Cool.
up.
I like those. B6. B6, the last one of this round, is a copy of Captain America issue 25 from 2014. Near Mint Plus is the estimated grade of this first print book, which features the first time we get Sam Wilson as Captain America. So the Falcon becomes Captain America, which is going to happen in the MCU. Interesting.
with the
$20.
I have David Klink for B5.
Hey, David.
Thanks for coming in today.
Thanks, David. Oh, David came in and missed it.
Yeah.
Ah, that's nice. Sorry, Dave. I wish I saw him.
Brightened up our
I'm
Monday.
sure he
here at
doesn't
the
wish
hall.
I saw him, but I wish I saw him. I bet you wish you knew he saw him.
So we got 2 minutes left on this round. That's enough time to
Do it.
revisit the spot A4 through A6, which are some of the few books we have left. We could just zoom in on
Look
those.
out.
In spot A4, it's Batman number 77, I believe.
Yes, sir.
So what you get here is the A cover, the B cover, both of those being first prints, and the second print. This is the very hot recent issue where, spoilers, Alfred dies. I won't tell you how. And this was a pretty hot book to get at the time, still is. Near Mint to Near Mint Plus condition on all 3 copies there, going for $25, which is a great deal for all 3 of those. In the A5 spot, She-Hulk, number 1. This is from the 2014 Charles Soule volume. Near Mint to Near Mint Plus condition, and it's a first print. So this very well may be the version they end up going with for the TV show, which, as AG pointed out, is going to be on Disney Plus's platform. Disney Plus, thank you.
Only a few weeks
Really
away.
the way to put it. Just a few weeks away. Very good.
And if you haven't done it, order it. And then when you get in there and you order it, they give you another deal that you can take.
Yeah.
That gives you ESPN Plus and Hulu.
Oh, okay. Pretty cool. So we got about 45 seconds left. We're going to talk about the A6 spot, which is What If from 2010. This was a one-shot. What if the Hulk basically had been the herald of Galactus.
Of Dr. Fish for
All
A5.
all life in the universe is in trouble.
Oh, yeah. So Dr. Fish picking up what's that, A5? Oh, yeah.
Whoa, oh, Dr. Fish has got himself a double haul.
Double haul.
Going on with a nice young blood.
Aren't I
Walking Dead
allowed?
variant.
Aren't I allowed one of those if it's PG-13?
That's true.
That's true. That's my one for the night. Congratulations, sir. So back to that Hulk book. That is apparently hard to find and go for good money. That $40 is a great buy for that book. Near mint or better condition is what we estimate on the A6 spot. And that is it for round number 2. Great job, everybody. This is the part of the evening where I remind everybody about second chance opportunities. Second chance opportunities, basically what that means is that, I'm just gonna throw that in there. Second chance opportunities, basically, you can contact us after the fact if you're watching this and it's no longer live, or maybe you did watch it live and now you're having second thoughts about, I shouldn't have picked up that What If Hulk book, because that was a great buy. You can contact us via Facebook Messenger, email, phone call, come by the store, take the 2 cans and run a string between them, call us up, doesn't matter. If the book's still available, we'll certainly make it available to you and you get another shot at it. So we're getting ready for round number 3. I know it feels like the evening's flying by. Round number 3 is coming up in just a few minutes.
We all want to watch that bad man, Aaron Rodgers, sling that football.
I hope the Lions beat him.
That'd be awesome.
I kind of do too. Like, I feel bad for Matt. Like, I hope Matt Stafford gets a touchdown and 58 yards minimum passing, because then he becomes the most passing yards and most touchdowns against the Packers.
Look at that, he's got the exact numbers.
I was watching SportsCenter earlier today.
Here we go. Halfway through.
Yep, round number 3 is coming up in just a little bit after AG sets the board.
Good stuff. No one's going to mention that scintillating win by those New York Football Jets. Anyone? AG is a 49ers fan. You must be jacked.
I am. That I am.
Guys are rocking it. The only other undefeated team other than the local one. Good stuff.
Letting people know about second chance claims right now.
Always give a second chance.
Yep. Always good to know. Although
Ryan
there's
does a great job of managing those.
yeah,
We're
there's
going to be
not,
on next week, right? Even
We
though
are.
the Jets playing the Patriots, or the Patriots going to the Jets.
we will be on next week at 6:30. Our new
I
start time.
figured next week we would. Be
I'm going to do the
off.
5th round from my car as I start driving towards the game.
We're gonna let John call it in. John will call it in.
Mail it in.
Little lady phoning it in.
Hey, gotta phone
But
it
in
all
a good way.
Be good. But we will be on next week and the next few weeks, actually.
Yep.
Pretty excited. We're going to have an influx of new books to share with you. Pretty substantial collection. We'll be announcing it a little bit later, but some really cool and fun stuff. We're real excited and some things we haven't seen for a while and
So hot.
some new stuff to offer.
So hot.
I can't wait to actually paw through it and look at it.
I know it's kind of crazy. It's going to be fun. But that's the future. Right now, I'm dealing with today.
So folks, this is
AG's
round
working
number
hard,
3.
man. This
Round number 3. He's
Thank
got
you,
like 4 or
AG.
5 beverages going on.
it does. Seems like it's an issue.
What'd you just say to me? What was
Let's
that?
do it.
2 of them. are
A1.
A1.
A1 is a copy of the Power Man in Iron Fist, issue number 57 from 1979. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages, is a newsstand copy, has an awesome cover by Bob Layton featuring Iron Fist, Power Man, the X-Men against the Living Monolith.
The living monolith.
There he is,
Hacker.
the Living Monolith, who they somehow try to tie into Apocalypse all the time. But this is a beautiful copy of this book, $25. Features an appearance by the X-Men, so pretty cool stuff. Classic book. A2, please. A2 is a full 5X set of a series called Scratch, put out by DC Comics. It was the creation of Mr. Sam Keith, so he is both the writer and the artist. So it's Batman and this Wolfman-like being, pretty cool stuff. 5-issue team up, only $15.
Sam Keith likes coming up with characters like that, sort of like
Big,
the,
oversized.
Yeah, what's the other one? The Max.
Monsterish.
Sort of like the Max.
Yeah.
Didn't you do Pit as well?
The Pit, yep.
Yeah, is that
Yeah, he's
Sam
done
Keith?
quite a few. He did some Hulk. He's done quite a bit.
Did
Sam
some
Keith,
Pitt, did,
Scratch, Batman.
Max.
Yeah.
Was the other one?
Full series, only $15. A3. This is a copy of All New Wolverine, issue 1 from 2016. Near Mint Plus is the estimated grade of this book, which is a John Tyler Christopher action figure variant. It is a first print copy and the first time we get Laura Kinney as the Wolverine.
both in name and in the costume,
So yeah,
right?
X-23 is graduated to become the Wolverine. So pretty cool stuff. It's the first time it happens, and this is the action figure cover variant. John Tyler Christopher, great stuff. $10.
A4.
A4. Always love this run. Here's a copy of Detective Comics issue number 472 from 1977. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which has sparkling white pages, is written by the great Steve Englehart, and has artwork by Marshall Rogers and Terry Austin. So it's like the perfect storm. It was one of my favorite runs. Can't stress this one enough. This is the death of the modern Hugo Strange. They introduced Hugo in the issue before, and they kill him in the next one. Down goes Hugo.
Classic logo. Best
Nice to see
Detective
you,
Comics
Hugo.
logo.
Have a
Yeah,
good night.
hands down.
Bud
And-
Butcher for A4.
A4 going to Bud Butcher. And you know what, Bud? Go ahead and enter that Superman contest that they advertised on the cover. See if you get in.
Oh,
All
he's got
right.
himself another-
look at that.
yeah. Jake was
Ba-bum.
wise ass, and he was winning some chip.
He's going with a Generation Gone Walking Dead frame.
Ooh.
It's pretty crazy.
Yep.
That's a little too crazy for my taste.
A5.
A5 slot is a copy of The Amazing Spider-Man number 328 from 1990. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which also features white pages, has a Todd McFarlane cover and interior artwork, and it is the Todd Father's final issue on Spider-Man. So this is the last Todd McFarlane issue number 328. I'm almost sad saying it. Near mint or above is the estimated grade, white pages,
You
great
know,
stuff, $20.
I've never thought about this before. Is he basically punching the Hulk in the junk?
No,
Where's he
it's
punching
the
him?
gut.
In the
It's
gut?
But
Yeah,
the Hulk is
gut.
bent over because he's going through a wall.
I love the contrast to the gray Hulk with the green tongue. It's just
Yeah.
a cool image. Really cool cover. So $20.
Joe Barone for A5.
A5 to Joe
Probably
Barone.
Joe's fifth one of those.
Yep. Joe's
Make sure
wallpapering
he's
an
got a
entire
string
room
of
with
them.
those. Thanks, Joe.
Joe's a Super Hulk fan.
A6.
A6. So there's a 2X mark there because we have two sets to offer you. So we can take two claimants on this one. This is the first issue. It's a 2-pack. Could you spread those out? This is a 2-pack of a book called Leave on the Light. It was by Antarctic Press. There is the regular edition, which is on the right-hand side, and the one on the left is the gold edition. The cover price of the gold edition on the left, by the way, is $10 to begin with.
And both of them have a flip cover, actually.
I show that in the next one.
I beg your pardon.
Nope, you're good to go. So 2X lot, there's a movie work in process, so this thing has already been optioned. Both are estimated to be in near mint plus condition, $25 for the pair. But I do have two of them. If you slide that one over for me, yeah, thanks, AG, you read my mind.
There we go.
So this would be the flip side, the back cover, and there's two of those as well. So that's the gold leaf variant, which is the difficult one, and there's the regular cover. Same books, just a different look at them for you, just the back covers. Does that make sense?
Yep.
I think if you sit on your head and look up, you get exactly what I'm talking about. But we have two of those. So
Tilt your head to a 72.
so really
degree
cool
angle.
stuff, really cool spec. But yeah, we had to find the gold leaf one. So low print run. All bullshit aside. B1. B1 is one I've never seen before. This is a copy of Wolverine. This is issue number 1000. This is a super low print run book with a Steven Sokovia cover, put out in 2011, near mint or above. I had a chance to flip through it while I was getting up some research, and it's Wolverine's part of the World War II resistance. He's in the Canadian-American regiment, and they go into World War II Germany. It's pretty crazy, but it's pretty cool. It would make sense, right? He was like a special ops guy in the Canadian Army. It's pretty cool. So Wolverine 1000, really nice book, $15. B2. B2 is a classic copy of The Demon, issue number 8 from 1973. Very fine near mint is the estimated grade of this book, which features white to off-white pages. Has Jack Kirby writing, art, and cover. First appearance of the new Phantom, too, with the sword. Apparently he doesn't last long. I think the sword fails him.
Mike Weaver for B1.
The sword
B1.
is not mightier than the demon.
B1 going to Mike Weaver.
Yeah, that's a stunner to me. Thanks, Michael. But yeah, great copy of The Demon. Jack Kirby, Etrigan. Love it. B3. I should have introduced it backwards. This is a copy of G.I. Joe issue 21 from 1984. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book. It features white pages. It is known as the silent issue. It's the first appearance of the character Storm Shadow.
I can remember reading, quote unquote, reading this one over and over. And I was just mesmerized by the fact they were telling a story with no words.
Joe Barone for B2.
Wrong with the Demon. Great book. It's a beautiful copy, too.
I didn't like it the first time I read it, but when I went back to it a little bit later, it was just You got the fact that it was just a great story that was being told.
Yeah.
First Storm Shadow. So there it is right there. Great high grade copy, near mint or above, 125. B4, please. B4 is a copy of Venom issue 1 from 2017. Near mint is the estimated grade of this book, which features artwork by Pablo Sandoval. It is the first appearance of Lee Price as Venom.
The panda?
That's him. Kung Fu Panda? First Lee Price Venom.
There's if you're wondering, Jake, you have that weird look. There's a baseball player named Pablo Sandoval.
The
The
Panda.
Boston Red Sox
P.
overpaid
Sandoval.
for.
I got him. Panda. I was with you. But first Lee Price
Oh, I was
as
explaining
Venom.
for Jake because he looked lost.
What a save, Jake.
Are we good?
Yeah, we're all set.
Okay, we're moving on.
B5.
B5.
2.5 minutes left.
B5, yep, there really is something there. This is a copy of Unnatural issue 12, so a recent release, Near Mint Plus. This is a sold out first print copy blank variant. So from time to time they'll put out overstock covers on top of a regular issue and allow this to have artists draw and sketch and do some cool stuff with it. So this is the blank variant for Unnatural issue 12.
And it's going to David Morgan.
It's a great series, so $8. It's awesome, Dave. Thank you. So your microphones are good? Over?
Yep.
Yeah? Awesome.
B6.
I want to really talk really low. Can you hear me now?
Doesn't work like that.
Can they hear me now? This is a copy of Marvel Comics Presents, issue number 6, fairly new release. Near Mint Plus is the estimated grade of this book, which is a first print copy and the first appearance of the character Rain, also the daughter of Wolverine.
Do you think I gets a
How many kids?
I know. Wolverine's like Antonio.
Yeah, it was-
Exactly. Antonio. This features an awesome Art Adams cover as well. So great copy, high print, Near Mint Plus.
Luis Correa for B6.
B6.
Whoa,
Lewis
picking up-
Nose. It's a nice deal. Thanks, Lou. I'm glad you picked it up.
Likes his Art Adams.
Who's supposed to come
Oh,
summon up all?
Ooh, Super Lou.
What's going on with a nice Sons of the Devil variant?
That's it for me for round 3. Got some wood to chop there, Jake.
yeah, we got
What
a
do you
minute left. Let's get back to the beginning of this round up there in spot A1 with a minute left to go. Let's see what we got. Power Man and Iron Fist, number 57, with a really memorable cover from 1979. That's a near mint copy. Check this out. It's got white pages, plus it's a newsstand edition. Covers by Bob Layton, and there's an X-Men appearance in there. So over there in A2, we've got a full set of Scratch. It's a Batman series by Sam Keith from 2004. You get all 5 issues for $15, near mint or better condition. Over there in A3, all new Wolverine number 1 from 2016 in near mint plus condition. That's the variant by John Tyler Christopher, the action figure cover.
Joe Barone for B3.
B3 is going to Joe Barone. That's a smart pickup. Over there in A6, there are two sets for you, excuse me.
Must be
It's
three,
got
yeah.
Leave on the Light.
Oops.
Yeah, I think he's picking up,
Yeah, B3.
B3. Sorry, my
Joe
bad.
Barone's picking up B3, the G.I. Joe issue.
That's a sender inner, Joe.
Yep, it's a great copy. So if you have any questions about any of the books that were left over, feel free to reach out to us and check in. There are always second chance opportunities. We're going to break
Leave on
down.
the light. 2-packer.
That's right.
Let's do it.
In spot A6, Leave on the Light. Great horror indie book from Antarctic Press for $25 for the pair, and we got 2 pair of those available. So we're going to break this down and get ready for a round number 4.
Round 4 already?
Round number 4 is coming at you in
Time's
just a
flying.
little bit after we set this up.
Thanks everyone for joining us tonight. Always appreciate the support. It's vital to keep the shop running and open. Really do value it. These weeks just roll into each other.
I do.
New Comic Wednesday, man, coming up
Yep.
again.
Yep.
It's like
So
an NFL Sunday.
Speaking of
It's
weeks
coming.
rolling into each other, before you know it's going to be Halloween, and we're going to do our annual tradition of our monster movie night here at the Hall. So it's going to be a double bill this year of the classic Frankenstein from 1931, followed up by Mel Brooks' Young Frankenstein. I'm going to kick things off at 6:30 sharp. If you're coming, you don't want to be late because space is limited. We do ask that everybody bring their own chair and join us for a night of fun and frivolity here at the Hall. It's always a good time at Halloween when we have our monster movie night.
Gotta
We really
watch
look
your
forward
language,
to
you
it.
guys.
Fun and frivolity? Oh, for the, yeah, doing the,
Oh, fun and frivolity.
yeah. But that's on Thursday, the 24th.
Bring your own drinks too.
Bring your own BYOB, BYOC. 2 weeks from this Thursday, the 24th.
Usually, yeah, it's usually a lot of fun. Gets a little raucous.
It's a good time. You haven't watched the original Frankenstein until you watched it with us here at the hall. Trust me. You gonna be here, Ryan?
Yeah, I'll probably come.
Ryan's gonna make an appearance.
You'll probably
Whoa,
come.
whoa,
Wow.
whoa.
What about
There
you,
you go.
John?
I mean, that's worth coming out of
the
all.
schedule.
I got you. I got you.
If I actually get to spend a little bit of time with the wife, I may take that offer.
I hear you.
So, is that a threat?
Yeah, I'm
Are you
threatening
threatening me,
I'm
McEwen?
threatening you with
Are
my
you talking to
presence.
me?
I'm talking directly
Are
to
you
you.
talking to me?
I must be talking to you because there's nobody else in front of me.
I'm just making sure you're talking to me. I get mistaken for other people quite a bit.
I thought you were Danny DeVito the other day.
Really? I was thinking Ricky Martin, but whatever. I'll take DeVito.
He's one of the greatest guys in showbiz.
He's the man. He's the penguin. Let's do it. This is the penultimate round, correct?
Yes, this is round number 4.
All right, let's push on. Push on. Let's crack on.
A1, round 4.
A1.
A1 is a 2-pack to start us off. This is the book from Ahoy Comics called Second Coming. This lot features cover A and cover B, both the first print. Amanda Connor provided the cover of cover A, and then Mr. Ryan Pace provided the one on the left. So Connor and Pace, great team up. So this was the book that was controversially moved away from Marvel Comics.
I believe DC.
Oh, excuse me, DC. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. But this is so net of it. Jake?
Oh, so that basically you have a superhero character that's a Superman archetype that starts taking tips from the Son of Christ, I believe, or the Son of God. Excuse
so
me.
God-
Brian's actually read it. Give it to Ryan.
So it starts off this issue. God is fed up with mankind, essentially,
I don't blame him.
and Jesus says, "You know what, Dad? I got this. I'll go down." And comes back up, and God's like, "All right, it's lasted 33 years. We're done. Let's see what happens." And then this superhero starts, straightening out criminals with his fists, more or less. And God gets the idea that Jesus can learn a lot from the superhero. And here's the unlikely.
So they're
team
paired
right
up.
here.
They're teamed up.
That's the controversy.
Yeah, it's actually really good. So
Yeah, it's well
I'm
written.
enjoying it. Yeah.
Despite the fact I couldn't remember the plot, it's well written. It's good.
Here it is. A2.
Scott Mercier for A1.
A1 to Scott Mercer.
I think he was trying to save you. Thanks, Scott. A2. A2 is a super incredible copy of Detective Comics 1000. So this was a recent release to celebrate the issue 1000. This book is in Near Mint Plus condition. This is the oversized Brian Ballard Forbidden Planet exclusive. So it's an incredible looking copy. The great art of Mr. Brian Ballard always does Joker, probably amongst the best. So this was to celebrate the Batman's 1000th issue of Detective Comics. So only available through Forbidden Planet. Pretty cool stuff. I love Professor Pig has now made the Rogues officially. He's on there now quite a bit. It's pretty cool. So that's a great cover, $35. A3. A3 is a copy of a book that Marvel put out called Cutting Edge. This was a one-shot from 1995. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which features a Mr. Paul Pelletier cover. So again, it's a one-shot and featured the Hulk. I also see the Maestro, man. Whenever the Maestro shows up, you know it's
and the leader.
You know it's on.
The leader.
You have both iterations of the leader. You got the mutated head leader, and you got the, I was gonna say normal leader, but that's nothing normal about the leader. So somewhere between there is the leader and the Maestro. It's pretty cool. One shot put out Cutting Edge. It was when Marvel was in its bankruptcy years. A lot of low print run stuff there, and a lot of hard to find stuff as well. So great pickup for $8. A4. A4 is a 2-pack. You're gonna say, what the hell do these things have to do with one another? I'm gonna make you guess. No, I'm not. This is a copy of Superman issue number 62 and Justice League Europe number 33. Both of these books were put out in the year 1991. Both are estimated to be in near mint or above condition. Both have white pages, and both feature the first appearance of Sonic the Hedgehog in comics.
Wow.
Huh? But you didn't know Sonic.
Stephen Urquhart for A3.
A3, Steve Urquhart. Yeah, first appearance of Sonic the Hedgehog. It was an insert in both of those books.
Okay.
There's actually several books that it debuted in, but this is one of the two.
Oh.
Steve Urquhart's got himself a double.
Oh, what's going on with ice? Plastic variant.
Michael Thompson says Peyton Manning starring as the leader.
Yes. That's a good call.
We gotta wait a couple of years, and they'll have the
I
exact
support
same
that.
size head.
Yes.
Keeps growing.
That is the digitally unaltered Sonic the Hedgehog.
We
first
have
appearance in
A2
comics.
for Ryan Jackson.
Ah,
Oh, 8-2 to Ryan
nice
Jackson.
cop. Wait till you see this thing, Ryan. It's awesome. Thanks, bub. First Sonic the Hedgehog. Let's go A5, please. This is another 2-pack. This is one of the ones I've never seen the top one. This is a copy of The Wolverine, issue number 42 from 1991. So the top one features the second print cover, which is a gold copy. I've never seen it. The one on the left is the regular edition. The thing about it is nothing really spectacular happens. It's just a low print run book. It's crazy. But the gold copy, both of them for $20. They're both in really nice shape. Just one of those surprise things. You're flipping through it. What the hell?
That second print one is really, really rare.
Yeah, isn't it cool? Yeah, all gold foil. It features a battle between Cable and Sabretooth as well. So the three of them, that must be a good time. A6. A6, I love this one. This is a 5-packer. This is the full run of the book Black Goliath that was put out in 1976. So Lawrence Fishburne. Think Lawrence Fishburne. Issues 1, 2, 3,
Ben Foster.
4, Stiltman, and 5. So that was the entire run of that's the entire volume run. Just 5 issues.
Ben Foster, right?
Yeah,
No,
Ben
Bill,
Foster.
Bill Foster.
Bill Foster.
Bill Foster.
Ben Foster's the actor.
Actor, that's right.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
So Ben Foster could have been Bill Foster in some iteration.
Probably.
Cover
If
on
you
the
believe
corner.
in the multiverse, it could have happened.
It could.
B1.
I'm still trying to straighten out the multiverse. Hold
That
on,
would be
please.
epic.
This is a copy of Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 195 from 1979. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which is a newsstand copy and the second appearance, I want to say first, but it's the second appearance of the Black Cat, Felicia Hardy.
Ooh.
Second appearances, man. I love the second appearances. They're far cheaper than the first, and let's face it, the second appearance. So pretty cool stuff. Really nice high-grade copy, $40 newsstand. Felicia Hardy. Let's do it. B2. These Tabasco Cheez-Its are killing me.
They're addictive as well.
Oh, they're killing me. This is a copy of Catwoman issue 14 from 2019. So a really new release, Near Mint Plus. This is a Stanley Archer Lau cardstock variant. I always love that version of the Catwoman, the costume from the Batman animated.
Yeah.
Kind of modernized, great stuff. Gotta love the Catwoman. So the Stanley Archer Lau cardstock variant, $8. Cover for it's $5. B3. B3, new up and popper. This is a copy of Dead Man Logan, issue number 11, recent release, Near Mint Plus. This is a first print copy, and it's the first appearance of Danielle Cage, who becomes the new Thor. So this is a future version in this old Dead Man Logan, right? It's well past, it's in the future. In this iteration, a character called Danielle Cage picks up the
As
Mjolnir.
in Luke Cage and
No, it's not revealed. I don't know. I am neither here to. But
She
first
picks,
appearance
she
of
picks up the hammer. Huh?
yeah, and she turns into Thor.
Interesting.
Pretty cool stuff. So to be explored in further issues of Dead Man Logan, which I think is finished, is it?
No, still one more issue to go.
So one more. Cool.
B4.
B4, thank you, AG. B4 is a copy of The Fist of Khonshu. It's the Moon Knight. This is a volume 1, issue 10 from 1981. This is estimated to be in near mint or above condition, featuring white pages, the writing by Mr. Doug Mulch, and the artwork and cover by Bill Sienkiewicz. So, volume 1, Moon Knight. People digging the Moon Knight. Number 10. Great copy for $10.
B5.
B5 coming down the stretch here. This is a copy of Marvel Comics 1000. So this was a recent book that was put out to celebrate the 1000th edition of a Marvel comic. Near Mint Plus is the estimated grade of this book, which is a 1 in 50 Jen Bartel variant. So it's in tremendously cool shape. It's kind of got that 70s blacklight vibe going with Storm.
Yeah.
Pretty cool stuff. So $20 for that 1 in 50 Jen Bartel variant. Last one in the round, and Jake's going to take it one more time real quick.
Michael Thompson for B4.
B4 to Michael Thompson.
Got Moon Knight, Fist of Khonshu. That's volume 1. And the last one in this round is going to be a copy of Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. So recent release, issue number 6. Near Mint Plus is the estimated grade of this 2-pack, which features the first print and second print copies. There you go, thanks AG, that's the second print. Top one's the first print. And in this we get introduced to a character called Spider-Bite.
Sort of a Spider-Man sidekick.
A little bit, yeah. So part of the old Spider-Verse now. So another new character for the Spider-Verse, debuted in Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. First appearance of the Spider-Bite.
John Collins for B5.
B5 going to John Collins.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that was a $10 cover price book, so there weren't too many 1 in 50s of that floating around. That's a good pickup.
Just a cool cover.
Yeah. So we
Take
got
us around, Jake.
a minute left in this round, folks. We're gonna, I don't know, I might make an executive decision and throw another minute on the clock just so we got plenty of time to go through and look at all these. We're ahead of the curve here. So check out A4. It's a Superman Justice League Europe 2-pack from 1991 in near mint or better condition. You get both of these for $15. They got white pages. The thing to know here is that this is the first appearance of Sonic the Hedgehog in comic books. He appears in an insert, which is intact in both of these books, so $15 for the pair. And another cool twofer, in the A5 spot, Wolverine, number 42. You get the first print and the very rare second print, which is denoted by the gold foil background there. 1991 is when these came out. Near mint or better condition, $20 for the pair. And in the A6 spot, last one there on the top row, Goliath 1 through 5, which is the entire run of that series from 1976, $85 for all 5 of them in very fine plus or
Mike
better
Weaver
condition.
For B3.
B3 is going to Mike Weber. Thanks, Mike. Mike Weber's picking up B3, the Dead Man Logan number 11. First appearance of the Future. And real quick, while AG juggles those, I'm going to tell you about, real quick, B1.
Hold on. We got Carrie for B1. So we're having some
Nice.
Facebook issues. Looks like there's some comments are coming in, some aren't. So it looks like Michael Thompson had that experience earlier. A couple people are actually having the issues. So it seems like it's been logging out, completely closing the browser, and then logging back in. So if anyone else is experiencing those issues, try logging out and logging back in as some of these other
Okay, thank you for that, Ryan.
B1.
Carrie Jansen.
And we certainly apologize for this, but it's certainly, we're sending out the signal once simultaneously. It's how you're receiving it and how it's getting.
Well, Carrie's got
Caught
himself a double all.
Congratulations,
Terry!
Carrie.
Well, who's going home with a nice Black Science Walking Dead variant?
All right, congratulations. So that's about it for round number 4, I'd say. It was
Awesome job.
a fair amount of time there for everybody. Got a
Great
good
job.
look at
Tight
everything.
wrap up. Didn't leave you much time on that one, but you got some cool
right.
books, second chance. Those Black Goliath, that full volume run's pretty cool.
Yep.
Anything you'll see here will be on the hall's walls tomorrow for you to review in person if you want to take a better look at stuff. The hall's walls. I had to think about that.
So like Hell's Bells?
But we put these up in shop for you to take a look at. Some great stuff, especially that Black Goliath collection. It's pretty awesome. Bill Foster. And Ben Foster.
AG is going to set us up for the final round of the evening. Round
final
number
round
5.
already?
Yep.
It's only 7:38.
I
Doing
know.
great. So back on next week.
Back on next week at 6:30 to 8. In the meantime, here's a little bit of reminder for you that we've got one of our ingest days coming up.
All right.
So that's what we call the open house events that our Pro Services Department holds. And when I say our Pro Services Department, of course, I'm talking about Manoli Saviolakis himself will be here taking walk-ins. You bring us your books. He'll help you figure out whether or not it's worth grading them, answer all your questions about the grading process. We can submit them to CGC or CBCS, and he'll give you a quote on just how much your particular submission will cost. It varies depending on the age of the book, the value of the book, what the current market value is, all that good stuff, et cetera, et cetera. That's going on this Saturday, the 19th, from 11 to 3 o'clock here at the hall. We've submitted some pretty amazing stuff over the five plus years we've been here. Submitted X-Men #1, a few of
See a
those.
little bit of everything.
Yeah, Avengers #1.
No Action Comics and no Detective 27 yet, but who knows?
Not yet. Those are coming, I'm
Who
sure,
knows?
someday.
But yeah, Manoli's real low key, let you know what you have. If it's worth it, even send it in. They'll take a look at the market data for you if that's what your goal is.
Yep.
Certainly some people just do it to preserve their books and want to display them in a certain way. Whatever your bag is, they'll be able to identify what's going to be best for you and coach you, and we'll get it rolling for you.
He can also press and clean
He does a
most
phenomenal
books.
job.
He does. So.
He presses a lot of the books that we present, so
Yeah.
we're able to attain some of these grades because of his works. He does a fantastic job.
And if he thinks that it's going to bump it up a grade or two or half a point or whatever, he'll certainly recommend that to you, but not gratuitously.
We are good to go. This is the final
Wow,
round.
this is it.
You got to
Wow.
bring it to a crescendo.
Round
Let's
number
do it.
Are
5.
you with me?
I'm ready.
Hey, Leopold, are you with me?
I'm with you.
All right.
Let's go. All
I'm
right.
checking over there.
A1 for round number 5.
This is a copy of, drum roll please, copy of Shailong Cowboy, issue number 2 from 2017. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which features an exclusive Frank Cho variant cover, which is very hard to find. Fighting nuns on the beach can tend to do that.
Bikini clad fighting.
Nuns in
Always
bikinis.
awesome, Frank Cho, rocking it. Nuns in bikinis, rocking it on the shore. Is that the Jersey Shore?
Probably.
One
That's
can
where you
never
would see
tell.
that.
That was a Dark Horse comic book called Shailong Cowboy. One shot, near mint, or above, $15. Let's do the next one in the A2 slot, please.
You got it.
Everybody loves these. You can't get enough of these. You know it. I know it's a copy of Spawn Batman. It's the one shot from 1994. Near mint plus is the estimated grade of this book, which features the writing of one Frank Miller and the artwork and cover by Mr. Todd McFarlane. Miller and McFarlane team it up for a Batman Spawn extravaganza. $20. It's a really nice grade. High grade. That's a send it in it too. A3. A3 is a copy of Marvel Spotlight issue 12 from 1973. Fine to very fine is the estimated grade of this book, which is the first full appearance of one Son of Satan. This book features white to off-white pages, features a Herb Trumpy artwork and cover. And again, the first appearance of Damian Hellstrom. First full solo and first full appearance.
They just announced
He had
the,
a very small cameo in Ghost Rider number 2.
Oh, okay. They just announced the casting for the Hulu show.
Yeah,
him,
for
for him.
Damien?
Yeah, I
do you think?
The name of the guy escapes me right now, but they're definitely moving
Yeah, I'm
forward.
actually
with
psyched that Disney's actually going to do a show about the Son of Satan. It's pretty cool.
All right,
Not surprising.
A4.
Well, it's probably part of their deal with Satan to take over the world.
Here it is. This is a copy of Hulk versus Fin Fan Foom.
Wow.
This was a one-shot put out in 2018. Near mint plus is the estimated grade here. This book features a cover by Mr. Jimmy Chung. It's written by Peter David, and it reprints the original Strange Tales 89, which is the first appearance of Fin Fan Foom by Jack Kirby. So you get a beginning story where you get the throwdown between the Hulk and Fin Fan Foom, and then a reprinting of his original first appearance in Origin, but done by Jack Kirby on high-grade paper. It's really nice. $8.
Wendell for A3.
A3 going to Wendell Knox.
Son of Satan.
Well, he's
It's not Wendell.
he's
Well,
a nice
Wendell's
guy.
not.
I don't
seems
say
like a
that
nice
about
guy,
him.
yeah.
I was like,
I didn't out him, did I? Sorry, Wendell.
A5.
A5 is 3-pack. This is a copy of The Green Lantern, issues number 48, 49, and 50 from 1994. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of each one of these books, which features the first appearance of one Kyle Rayner, as well as the first time we get Kyle Rayner as a Green Lantern. Plus, we get first Hal Jordan as Parallax, and we get the death of Kilowog. A lot of shit going on in these 3 issues. 48, 49, and 50. Near mint or above, $35. First Kyle Rayner as a Green Lantern. Death of Kilowog.
John
First.
Steinbart for A4.
First Hal Jordan
A4 going to John Scheinbart.
as Parallax.
Yep.
Not that cloud that shows up in Ryan
No, it's the true
and gets on Ryan Reynolds.
A6.
A6, you know you love it. It's Powers of X again. This is issue number 3. This is a variant copy, first print variant copy. Near mint plus. This is a hot new book, obviously, put out by Bengal. This is a Bengal variant.
Okay.
Not the Cincinnati Bengals. Well, you can call them Bengal, you can call them Bengal. But that's the artist. That's his or her name. I don't even know its gender. Do you know?
Ryan Jackson for A5.
No, Ryan Jackson didn't do this. Bengal.
if Ryan Jackson didn't buy it.
You guys are no help with Bengal.
Ryan Jackson's got himself another haul. He's going
Alright.
to nice the
Eddie.
old guard variant.
Oh, that's a good book. Yeah.
It's a very good book.
Yes, it is.
It's coming back.
So I'm talking
Oh,
Emma
really?
Frost.
Finally. I've
Yeah.
been waiting.
I'm talking Emma Frost Bengal.
All
Did you
right.
get me?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Sheffield?
Let's go around the
B1.
corner though for B1.
I was waiting on you, AG, just for the record.
Sorry.
This is a copy of Star Wars number 5 from 1977. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book. This is written by Mr. Roy Thomas, and it has artwork and covered by Howard Shaken. When I was looking at this one, you know what amazed me? Check out the declaration on the cover. It makes no friggin' sense.
Oh, the Death Star's going to get us or something? What's he saying?
They're making...
Hurry, Chewbacca. We're being attacked by the Death Star. It's too late, kid. We're finished.
Aren't they on the Death Star?
No, I think this is the Death Star over here.
Yeah,
Well,
but they're
in the-
making
in
their
the
escape
story,
from the
in-
Death Star.
in
Remember?
the-
They're locked down?
No, not in this cover. They're not.
Yeah, I know, but in the story, that's
In this cover, they're someplace else. changes the whole story of Star Wars.
All right.
Just from the cover.
I'm just I'm still the 12-year-old me can't reconcile it. I'm looking for help.
Joe Barone for B1.
I was looking for help. That was
Joe,
it.
let us know.
Joe, we were going to
It
keep
was a
talking
cry
about
for
this.
help.
Somebody
Is
claimed
this not
it.
a safe place? What the
It's also
hell?
a newsstand copy.
Oh,
F you
great
people.
job. B2.
All right, B2.
Okay, let's go. You guys are.
Look at that.
I changed my mind. This is a copy of Moon Knight, issue number 188 from 2018. Near Mint Plus. It's the estimated grade of this book. This is a 1 in 25 Daniel Warren Johnson variant featuring the first appearance of Sun King. You know the Sun King?
I know him from the story, yeah.
Here comes the Sun King.
Yeah. Well, I know the Muffin Man.
I'm sure everyone's happy. Okay, this is a 1 in 25 Mr. Daniel Warren Johnson.
All right.
Local creator. One of your favorites?
Yeah.
That's all you're going to say about Daniel? You got nothing?
Yeah, he's a great guy. He's been here at the shop a couple times. And
He's still in the Muffin Man.
we
That's
love
not what
him.
I meant. But
Okay.
isn't it a 7/8 full moon tonight?
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
Wasn't that what was the
Yes.
number
I
that I was told?
saying 3/4.
Does that count as a full moon?
No.
Close enough.
It's like having a glass half full. It's not full. It's not empty.
So you
It's
say
not
no.
the same thing. No, it's not
Alright.
the same thing.
I round up.
So you
Be
saying
great.
yeah? What are you saying? What do you say? Well, listen, I gotta know.
I got
can't
no
move on.
opinion on this.
You don't think it's full? If it's not fully full, do you
No,
say?
it's a full moon when it's a full moon?
It's actually always a full moon, and we just don't see it in light.
Exactly. So I'm right.
Okay.
People are leaving in droves.
All right, B3.
They're looking for the answers, and I am too. This is a copy of Amazing Spider-Man issue
They're
number
out there.
346 from 1991. Near mint is the estimated grade of this book. Features an Eric Larson cover and artwork. This has a Venom appearance as well.
Cool cover.
Yeah, pretty awesome. So Venom cover, $10. Amazing Spider-Man number 346. Next one, please. B4. B4 is the Marvel's Greatest Comics. This book features white pages. It's issue number 50 from 1974. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which is essentially written by Stan Lee, artwork by Jack Kirby, and the cover. It reprints Fantastic Four issue 67, which is the first appearance of him, Warlock. So an Adam Warlock reprint, it's in crazy shape.
Oh.
The cover is beautiful, classic style. Look at that thing. It's so first appearance, first time it's reprinted. It's pretty cool. $25. It's below guide. B5. B5, there he is again. This is a copy of Superman Lois and Clark, issue number 8 from 2016. Near mint Plus is the estimated grade of this book, which is a first print copy and the first new Superboy. So Jonathan Kent, we saw the birth of, offered his first appearance. Now he becomes Superboy, and then he joins up with Damian to form the new Super Sons. But first appearance of the character, so him becoming the new Superboy.
Wendell for B4.
B4, Wendell.
Where do you see this thing, Wendell? That thing, I can't even...
All right.
Super copy.
B6.
Aha.
B6, the final one of the round is going to be a copy of Micronauts number 1 from 1978. Near mint is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages, is written by Mr. Bill Mantlo, has a Dave Cockrum and Al Milgrom cover. It's the first appearance of the Micros. That's what the Micronauts are called. They call themselves the Micros, including Bugs, so his first appearance. And it's the first appearance of that Darth Vader stealing Baron Kaza.
And we're finally getting a movie.
So we have Ryan
Yeah.
Jackson for B5 and B6.
Ooh,
Ryan
just
Jackson,
got
picking
both.
both
Yeah,
of them.
pick up that nice Micronauts. It's in beautiful shape. Thanks, Ryan.
And we have Mike Weaver for B3.
All right. That's a great cover, Mike. Wait until you see that thing in person.
Oh, who do we got in B3?
Oh, Mike
Mike
Weaver.
Weaver.
Got himself a double haul.
Who's going on? Nice. Regression van.
Regression. Not sure what that theme was. All right, folks, so we got just about a minute left here on the board.
All horror books. All horror covers.
Okay.
Horror covers.
That's all right.
October.
Yeah, that's all right.
Got it.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah, you got it.
The full moon's got me.
All right, A1, Shaolin Cowboy from Dark Horse Comics. This is issue number 2, sporting a great Frank Cho cover with bikini-clad nuns fighting on the beach. So how can you go wrong for $15 near mint or better condition?
Not only that, it
Yes.
says nun bum on the back.
Says none bum. How about that? A2, Spawn Batman. This is the one-shot with
Well, that's a horse of a different color.
Spawn and Batman teaming up together in 1994. Volume near mint plus condition. Written by Frank Miller with art by Todd McFarlane. How about that? 20 seconds left to go over there in the A6 spot. Powers of X,
I love
number
that though.
3. This is a first printing.
Bengal.
And it's the Bengal variant, in case you didn't catch that. $15, near mint to near mint plus condition, featuring Emma Frost, the White Queen, on the cover. Very cool. And with 5 seconds left to go, I'll tell you about the Moon Knight variant, sporting a Daniel Warren Johnson variant cover. That's a 1 in 25 variant
You should get that and have him sign it sometime.
from the Moon Knight volume that came out in 2018, issue number 188. $20 for that near mint to near mint plus condition. Almost, but not quite. Yeah, who knows? You may see Daniel Warren Johnson back here at the hall again someday and be able to get him to sign it. You just never know.
You never know.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a tease?
So that about does it for the
seems
episode.
ominous.
For episode 65 of the Hall After Dark. Thanks so much, everybody.
Next week,
Next week, we're back at 6:30 with our pre-dark game show.
we'll work it out. So those $5 rounds can be anything too,
Yep.
man. We got some really crazy fun stuff that, frankly, we don't know what the hell to do.
It might be a book. It might
Yeah,
be
it might be a
it might be a trade
graphic
paperback.
novel, might be something out of print. It might be a collection of some sort. We got some weird stuff.
I've got some old socks that I was
It's a
trying to
good
get
no.
rid of.
They're all.
No?
It's gonna be comic
we were
stuff. It's
missing
not
the-
gonna be
the pair?
It's not. It's not gonna be Pokemon cards and shit. That's not our bag. It's not what we do. We do
Nope,
comics.
just, well, or trade paperbacks.
Still a comic.
Wow. Hopeless. All right.
Wow, that just killed the room.
I don't know what I did.
We
So
can't
that's-
end on that note.
Have a great night, everybody.
Oh, boy.
Have a good night.
All right, back with this episode 66 next week.
All right, everyone.
Order 66. What?
Oh, Order 66.
Oh,
That's
Execute.
ominous.
That's what's coming.
Uh-oh.
Execute Order 66.
Live
Next week.
execution next
Got some
week.
great shit to share coming up, man.
I
The next
think-
few weeks.
I think
I'd be here.
I'm gonna get disappeared.
I'd be here.
I'll make sure I wear my hat.